And good afternoon to all my viewers and my subscribers. This is Jah-P Sports Talk. I hope everyone is keeping safe. So a little bit of breaking news. We get to understand that Ruston Chase has been named the new West Indies Test captain. Yes, and I want to say congratulations, Ruston Chase. This role is going to be very challenging for you. We know that Craig Brathwaite, he had quit a few months ago. And, a lot was being said as to who will take over the captaincy. And we heard that they had pulled a pool of players, and I guess out of that they chose Ruston Chase. Joshua De Silva was the vice captain, but he was dropped for that Pakistan tour and so on. Then we heard about John Campbell also having a prospect, but in the end it was Ruston Chase. And we're happy that the Cricket West Indies have chosen him. I don't think it's a bad choice overall. I just think it's a moment where Ruston Chase just needs to embrace this moment and make full use of it. I think that he has been around for some time. One match shy of 50 Test matches. And so coincidentally, his 50th Test match will be on his home ground there in Barbados, Kensington Oval. So I think that would be a fantastic moment for Ruston Chase. Your first Test match as a captain, playing on your home ground. So we're hoping he will be able to get to 5 wicket hauls or stuff like that, or maybe making a century. We anticipate to see how things will unfold as time goes by. And as for the other persons that were in the pool and did not get picked, I don't think it's a moment for you to be discouraged. It's a good moment for you guys, whoever get picked in the team, to try and make runs and keep yourself into the squad. There are a lot of questions surrounding right now if Craig Brathwaite will get a chance to play again. He's too shy of a 100 Test match. He's too shy of a 100 Test match. So there is a lot of talks as to say, should Cricket West Indies give him those last 2 Test match, or should Cricket West Indies just try and focus on getting things started on a different page. The West Indies have been definitely trying their best to get cricket up to the par. For the longest while we definitely have been under the water. The Test arena, the players have not been performing as well as we would really want. So, I think trying to make a player make his 100 Test match, you would say sacrificing the West Indies in a sense. I don't think that would play the West Indies any form of good. So we anticipate to see if Cricket West Indies may just give Craig Brathwaite his 100 Test match, and then depending on how he performs in those first 2 Test matches, if they will give him another chance to play the 3rd Test match. So the West Indies is scheduled to play Australia in 3 Test matches and 5 T20s. Alright, so the last Test match will be in Jamaica, and the first one will be in Barbados. I'm speaking of freelance right now. I don't remember where the second one will be. But as time goes by, we'll get additional information. So one thing now, being as the Test captain has been named, a lot of talks now. What will the squad look like? So everyone is anticipating to see the West Indies squad now. We have not had a steady opener. And know that there's a possibility that Craig Brathwaite may get a chance to still open. Michael Louis has not really been making full use of his exposure so far, but it's still early going for him so far. He had an opportunity where he could have made his first century, but he lost it. So we anticipate to see if he will get picked into the squad. We anticipate to see if John Campbell will make his return back to the Test arena. So a lot of speculations going around right now. We even speculating to say, will Joshua De Silva retain back his spot? or will Tevin Imlach be the new wicket keeper? You know, we anticipate to see Alzar Joseph, Jaden Seals, Kemar Roach. You know, Kemar Roach is coming towards the ending of his test career. You know, but we are hoping that he could give us maybe a next um, 8 months or so, hopefully. You know, sometimes you get older, sometimes injury take a toll on you and stuff like that. But we're hoping that Kemar Roach, fitness and all, can keep up and he can give us another 8, 9 months or even a year. You know, he's approaching towards 300 test wickets, and we would have definitely want him to achieve this feat before he hangs up the bat or the ball. You know, so we anticipate moments like those also. We saw Jamel Warrican doing well in that last series there versus Pakistan. You know, we anticipate to have Gudakish Moti also. So there is a lot at stake, my viewers. There's a lot at stake. So I think that this squad definitely is going to be one to talk about. There is even some talks that they would want to see Nicholas Puran in the test arena. You know, Shea Hope in the test arena. Brandon King. So, you know, I am really anticipating to see this West Indies squad. Trust me, I'm really anticipating to see the squad. So, hoping that that squad will be named by Mountain or the latest early the first week of June. You understand me? It could be earlier, but just saying, you know. So, you know, we just have to just wait on Cricket West Indies. They have been dropping bombshells on us. I think the breeze is getting a little bit strong now, my viewers. Yes, I'm outside here trying to do this video. You know, sorry it has to be so late, but you know, it's better late than never. You know, so I want to hear from you all, my viewers. What do you think about Rastan Chase being named as the West Indies captain? And who would have you choose to be the captain if it wasn't for Rastan Chase? You know, Rastan Chase is now 33 years old. So we suggest that we can get maybe a next 3 years out of him. You know, during that period of time, they could groom someone else, maybe a Joshua De Silva, maybe a Tevin Imlach, you know, maybe someone else. So we anticipate to see, you know, a lot of pressure is going to be on Rastan Chase, you know, performing as a player and also performing as a captain, you know. So things are going to be really interesting to see how he adapts to his new role of captain for the West Indies Test team, and maybe he can make a transition to continuously playing in the T20 or ODI arena also. You know, we definitely think that Rastan Chase have a lot. You know, he's a good fielder, and you know, played over almost 50 test matches, 49 test matches. I think that is a lot of experience. You know, I think that's a lot of experience. So, you know, we just have to just watch and see how things unfold, and hoping that these players will make use of the opportunity that they get. You understand me? So, if there's anything that I left off, my viewers, you know, you can always drop it in the comment section. Let me all hear what you all thinking, you know. But as for now, Rastan Chase is a new test captain. We haven't heard any news as to say who will be the vice captain. So that's another thing. I would have to read up some more and see if they had made any announcement as to say who was the vice captain. But the breaking news is that Rastan Chase is our new test captain. All right, and we'll see how things goes as time passes. You know. So my viewers and subscribers, I just want to thank you all again for subscribing, like, share, and comment. You know, Rich for Sports. You know, big up yourself. Sports Circle Chief 45, School of Jamaica TV, The Mayas Way, Trev Essence, Yard Foods, Miss Teresa Myers, Blessed Journey, you know, Miss Madge. Trust me, big up everyone, all my subscribers, commenters out there. You know, I just want to let you all know that I appreciate you all, you know, and I wish that you all keep safe, you know, continue to do what you know is right and what is good. Yes, yes, yes. So, as I said earlier on, I'm going to close off this one. You know, if you have any queries, you can always drop it in the comment section, and I will be able to give you some answers as soon as they becomes available. You know, so until next time, my viewers and subscribers, this is Jah-P Sports Talk. I wish you all a beautiful weekend and just keep safe. wherever you have to go. All right, so keep safe until next time.